This podcast is a member of the Place to Be Nation family. Visit us at placetobenation.com, the only place to be in your pop culture world.
Place to Be Nation, welcome back to a retry of sorts. Here with myself, I am Miranda, and of course, I'm here with my co-host Ben. Ben, you want to tell the folks what we're doing here?
Hello, Miranda. Hello, everybody. We are going to be live watching Mean Girls from, of course, from 2004, so the Lindsay Lohan version. So yes, give you all the time to get onto your streaming service to find it. Mean Girls when you are ready.
Yes. And of course it's from 2004 because we are 2004 of film Odyssey, and we are glad that you're here with us. Yeah.
We are. 2004, not very good for music, not particularly great for TV shows, but the films, boy howdy.
The films were phenomenal, and that's why we're here. We are going to do another live watch. I know we told you that we're going to do some live watch, some discussions. Most of the ones that are only about an hour and a half long, we will be continuing with the live watch theme because that's a pretty good little time slot. If you're new here, this is actually recording number 2 because Skype ate the other one. If you're not, we are back as promised, giving you what we told you we would. So, this is Mean Girls from, as Ben said, 2004. It is rated PG-13, and the runtime is an hour and 37 minutes long. And I think Ben and I found out from the first time we tried this that it literally, that includes the credits for once. Like an hour and 37 includes the credits. We have a phenomenal cast this evening that we will go through as they pop up on TV. We'll have some cool little facts. I have Google food some facts that you may not know about Mean Girls. And as always, if you've ever live watched a movie with Ben and I before, we chit-chat amongst the topic of the movie as well.
Tangents ahoy.
Let's see. Ben, where can people watch Mean Girls? Where is it streaming? Do you have the list up?
It is on either Paramount Plus or you can rent it off of Amazon, which is what I do, so I haven't got Paramount Plus. So
okay.
I'm renting it. I'm going semi-old school and renting.
There you go. It does feel kind of cool that you can still rent things. Just wish we had a Blockbuster. I mean, no one would know how to use it, but, you know. Another thing we had in 2004 that was fantastic.
You mean we go to the... You mean we have to drive somewhere to get a film?
I think that would stop a lot of people. Yeah. But yes, as Ben said, Paramount Plus. I'm also showing Apple TV, Prime Video. It says with a subscription for all of those, so you probably have to rent it as well. But if you are ready on whatever streaming device, even if you are ahoy-mating things, welcome. We will hit play now and be good to go. Turn mine down.
Yes, illegal streaming is obviously killing movies, but we don't.
It's from 2004. I think they've made a lot of money off this movie already.
Well, yeah, I think they've done all right.
Did you see this one in theaters?
I don't think I did. It's a bit of a cult classic of mine. Well, the wonderful Neil Flynn's here, of course.
I love the opening of this movie because you really think they're talking to like a small child or something.
Also, as Miranda says, this is a take two for us, and I do have the memory of a sieve. So anything I said in the first one, or Miranda says, I I can't actually remember. So we're going to go on old new facts tonight.
Yeah, listen, I have ADHD, and I either remember everything or nothing. And guess which one it was this time? Nothing.
So the opening segments of the film obviously establish the fact that they are coming back to America from Africa.
Her parents were research zoologists. Oh, foreshadowing there, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
She almost ran into the bus.
See, I like as well here. They go straight into it. They go straight into the high school thing. Don't waste any. As Miranda said, there's some very nice 6 minutes long. There's very little fat on this film.
Mm-hmm. Straight into it. And they never say, but I'm guessing she's probably about a sophomore. I don't think she's like freshman in high school.
Yes.
Because several of her classmates can drive. So I'm guessing sophomore, maybe even junior. Which would be like really hard to have been homeschooled that much and then have to jump in. Like for us, if you are a junior or a senior in America, that's like the last 2 years of high school.
Yeah.
Also, this form of PDA would not be allowed where I went to school.
Yeah, you get a room.
We get our first introduction of Janice.
Oh, Janice is wonderful. What a character.
We'll actually get our first introduction of like a lot of people because Damien is there as well. Get the principal. We got Tina Fey as the teacher. Oh, bless her heart. T-shirt stuck to her sweater. So this was based on a book that actually is a parenting book. Do you remember me telling you that?
Yes, I do remember that. Yes.
I have never read it. But it's called Queen Bees and Wannabes, and it actually says that at the beginning. But what a lot of people don't know about this book is that it actually is a parenting book. It's, let's see, there's another one, Queen Bees and Wannabes, 3rd edition, helping your daughter survive cliques, gossip, boys, and the new realities of girl world.
Ooh, the new world order of girl world.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Well, I do like that that's actually a quote, and they're like, in girl world. They say that a couple of times in this movie. I do like how you can tell immediately that he really likes her, but she's oblivious.
Like I say, when I watched this, I can't remember exactly when I watched it. It would have been about, I want to say like 2008, 2009, something. So I had no idea who Tina. Well, I really didn't know who Tina Fey was until about, I want to say probably about 2015, 2016, because we did get
really.
Like, 30 Rock was never on anything over here. Like Saturday Night Live is only just gone on, like is just been shown on TV over here. Like it's a full show. Obviously, the YouTube clips are prevalent, but like none of the show was never actually shown over here. We haven't got any kind of equivalent to that over here.
I didn't realize that. This is sad. Eating in the bathroom. She can't find friends anywhere.
For example, Andy Samberg, I only knew him from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I haven't got a clue about Saturday Night Live. I haven't got a clue about the Lonely Island.
You didn't know him from Cuckoo?
No.
You have watched Cuckoo, right? It has our king in it. Like, listen, I know I'm married, but one day I'm gonna marry that man. I'm coming for you, Greg Davies. Coming for you. And for anybody that looks him up and doesn't know who he is, and he looks nothing like most of the men I salivate over, but he just has this. I don't know what he has.
Lord Greg Davies.
Yes.
Another example, she's coming up in a bit, Amy Poehler. there were anything I knew. I knew sort of know David Bowler when I watched Parks and Rec for the first time. That wasn't until about 20, over
Yeah.
COVID.
That's true. So we've had a lot kind of happen real quick, but also nothing happen at the same time, if that makes any sense to anyone.
So Katie's basically has been a bit ostracized by all the cliques in the school, but has found friends here with Janice and Damien.
Well, you'd have to imagine coming into a school like that, people have already established like all their friend groups and like.
Yeah. I only moved school once, and it was right at the beginning of like infant school, so I was only like 5 at the time.
Oh, I think I did ask you this before.
And
oh my God,
so
did I ask you? I don't remember if I asked you. Did your school have those stupid talks like the principal just gave?
Oh yeah, ours was done in the religious education class though.
Oh my God, we had so many of them. 2 embarrassing ones I can tell you guys about really quickly. One was like a religious group came to our school and like put on this like basically it was like if you have sex it's going to lead you to wanting to do drugs and drink and then you're going to die in a car accident. Plays. Oh my God. Right. So then they gave us all these little white cards where we pledged our purity and we had to sign it. This was like 8th grade. Oh my God. It's dumb as shit. And then I remember one time they had this discussion that was supposed to explain to us like they separated the boys and the girls and they were supposed to separate what like and tell us like about menstrual cycles and things like that, right? It was done by the local weatherman and he was as uncomfortable as the rest of us were. Why he was the one that came and gave the talk, and somebody told me that I'm misremembering, and I'm like, no, I remember. That was awkward.
This is our first introduction to the plastics.
Which our plastics almost looked completely different than what we got. The role of Karen Smith, Blake Lively, and Scarlett Johansson both tested for, but it was clear that Amanda Seyfried was kind of born to play it. Gretchen was actually almost Ashley Tisdale.
Yes.
But Lacey Chabert showed up and they were like, nope, that's for her. And then Regina, I can't remember, but Regina was actually, Amanda Seyfried was almost Regina instead of, which wouldn't have worked. I think she's perfect. Yeah. Could she have done it like as an actress? Yes, she could have done it, but I think she's perfect.
I don't think that was something we talked about in the last when we tried to be like they have got the casting in this just about spot on. Like
I agree.
Every big role in the film. Like you say, you couldn't imagine.
Well, even the small roles I think are done really well.
Maybe one person could play the part better, but
was your cafeteria broken up like this too? Where everybody's table was very specific?
It was kind of a bit like that. Our high school, it was long, so there were like long tables, if that makes sense. There was no
mine
breaks.
was too. Yeah, mine was too. But we still had like sections of those tables. Like this was clearly this.
Oh yeah. So like you knew who you're looking for in the canteen, and you genuinely knew where everybody was.
And after like the first week of school, it was also like everybody genuinely knew whose table was whose.
Oh yeah, there was a definite hierarchy. We had the hierarchy.
Yes.
But I was one of those kids. Like I'm a big lad. But I was one of those kids who just loves being outside playing football all the time, even though I have absolutely no coordination at all. That was all I was interested in doing, even though I couldn't actually play. All I wanted to do was just be outside.
Lunch was my socialization time. I valued it very much.
But that was socializing. So that was my socializing time as well. But it was just about you
were just different. Yours was outside. Yeah. How long do you guys get for lunch?
At Height, we generally got. I want to say we got about a 15-minute break in the morning, and about an hour for lunch.
What?
But then we didn't get an afternoon break, so I'm making time. We finished at 3.
No. You failed to understand. We didn't get a 15-minute break in the morning, and we certainly did not get an hour for lunch.
Oh.
In any of the years I was in school, ever.
I think I laughed out loud at that joke as well the first time. You're from Africa, but why are you white?
Why are you white? You can't just ask people why they're white. It's a phrase I say all the time. You can't just ask people why they're white.
So I think we got a break about 11 o'clock, and then lunch was like 12 to 1, 1:30, something like that. And then we were finished by 3. It was something like that.
That's you suck. You suck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
so she's a part of the plastics essentially.
Yeah. So she's not doing it. She's not doing it deliberately, but she's basically playing 2 groups off on each other. Well, and Damien and Jan
not yet, but like.
That's what I'm saying. She's not doing it deliberately. That's what.
Yeah. I do like how, she's like, she ruined my life, and Damien is going to tell her what happened to Janice, and she's like, shall we not? Yeah. So we basically go this entire movie almost not knowing what she actually did to her.
Yeah, you're guessing, aren't you?
Which it does sound like in the end when you find out what happened, it was kind of in some ways a big misunderstanding.
Oh, here's here he is.
Here he is.
Oh.
Which, do you know, it almost was not Jonathan Bennett?
Go on, who?
James Franco.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
But Tina Fey.
I was thinking more Ashton Kutcher, actually.
It could have been at that time, but no, he was.
Was this a bit too early?
No, he looked a little too old at that point. Like, it was clear he wasn't a teenager. Like, he was, yeah. Tina Fey came to her senses and went with Jonathan Bennett because she thought he looked like a young Jimmy Fallon. So Jonathan Bennett ended up getting the role because she thought he looked like a young Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. We wanted somebody who was funny like Fallon, but, not that old.
Yeah. Jonathan Bennett actually hosts one of Caden's favorite shows now.
So I was watching. What show's that then? What show's that?
Halloween Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was gone for like 2 seasons, and they put old douche canoe ghost guy. Baggins or Bagans, however you want to say his name. No offense to anyone that likes him. I think he's a twat. But for 2 seasons, Jonathan wasn't there and Baggins was. And Caden was like, we don't want you, ghost bro. Go home.
Go away. But speaking of Fallon, so I was going to say, speaking of Fallon and Lohan, so I obviously with the SNL anniversary, a lot of YouTube clips coming up, and I did see for the Debbie Downer Disney World clip. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. Honestly, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, we're explaining the rules of feminism on We Wear Pink Day.
We've got a day where we wear pink.
It'll be our little secret, she says. It's on Wednesdays, by the way, if anyone didn't know. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. As I sit at my pink desk. I was
going to say, is that a rule that you followed in life?
Not explicitly, no, but I do like the color pink. It is one of my favorite. It's not my favorite color, but it is one of my favorite colors. My desk is pink. My microphone is pink. My headphones are pink.
I like it as well because it's the first day she's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just like a sweatshirt, just a regular t-shirt.
Oh, it's a polo. We'd call it a polo. I don't know if you guys call it a polo, but that's what we call it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
And you can tell her parents are she's supposed to have some sort of kind of money because it's, if I remember correctly, it's a Lacoste. I think it actually has the little alligator on it. So I feel like she also borrowed it from a parent. Like maybe she borrowed it from her dad. Oh, Aaron's disappointed. You can tell he's kind of interested in her too, but then Regina rolled up and said, "Get in, loser, we're going shopping." And he's like, "Oh shit." Regina's got her claws in her.
That's your first sort of indication that Regina's got a bit of money about her as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I never did this as a kid, like the mooching around the shopping centre thing.
We did. But we didn't have a whole lot of places to go hang out, so we would go, like, hang out at the mall. We didn't have a mall in the town I lived in. It was, like, town over.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was very common to, like, go on the weekend with your friends and see a bunch of other people from school there.
I was very much, and I still am when it comes to shopping. Like, I know what I want. I'm going in. I don't need to go to every single shop.
Oh, we didn't go to every single shop. Usually we went and got just what we needed, or we just walked around and, like, went to the food court and hung out.
Yeah, I'll walk around. I'm not like,
yeah.
I will walk around, but then sometimes I'm like, I know what I want. I don't need to go to every single clothes shop to go back to the first shop to get what I want. I'm just going to go in here. My mum and my sister are like, "Oh, you could have got it cheaper over here." I was like, "Yeah, but that
sometimes I do. Sometimes I like just go gander."
I don't mind the odd gander, but then I'm like, that would have wasted half an hour of my day, and I'm like, that's time.
Oh,
what a tune! What a wedding,
I think we just got kind of like our first look at just exactly how Regina can be, because she sees, they see the guy that Gretchen is interested in or has been, and is like, why is he not calling me back? With another girl, and that. So she calls the mom and, like, lies and says, "Oh, well, she's pregnant."
I love the little warning there about the boob job. the truly wonderful and amazing Amy Poehler. Yeah, yes. Of course.
I'm a cool mom.
Oh, stop it. They're trying too hard, parents. No.
That strikes me that she grew up where she had so many rules, so now she doesn't want her kids to have rules. How have I never noticed that in all these years? One of the posters on her wall is Avril Lavigne. The Queen!
Still going.
She's fantastic. I love her.
The Nickelback man's got his claws out from her, so she's back on tour.
I missed her when I was in Amsterdam a couple of years ago. She was literally there the night before we got there, and I was like, dang it! Oh. I know, if I had known, we would have gone. My friend and I would have definitely gone.
Oh, we got some cockatiels here.
Do you want some?
So you guys watching the 411?
Oh my God. The dog.
Oh. Yeah, I have no interest. I've got no kids, but I have no interest in being like the cool. I wouldn't want to be the cool dad. No.
So there's a way to be
you guys can call me Ben. No, stop it.
No, I'm mom. Like, there's a way though to be a cool mom and still be a good mom, and like that's not.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what's happening right here. That's not what's happening.
Here's our first look at the book.
Our introduction to the classic, iconic. People that don't even know this movie can identify the burn book.
I like when they write all these meetings.
Damien in there with all the products at Janice's job. I guess she's supposed to work in like a, I wouldn't call it a bathroom.
It's like the Body Shop, isn't it? The Body Shop.
Yeah, it looks a lot like Body Shop, doesn't it? Or like Yves Rocher in that Rocher. I say it wrong. You have it. We have it. It's.
They are right. Seeing teachers outside of school is just so weird.
I don't know. It depends because, like, I think we did briefly talk about this in attempt number uno. I grew up in a small town, and so a lot of times the teachers were like my parents' friends, or they went to church with people, or yeah. So like, I was kind of used to seeing parents or teachers outside of school.
Well, I have a friend. One of my best mates is a teacher, and it's like sometimes he'll see. So we had it before on a night out where he's seen people like people he was teaching who were 8 and now they're like 19, 20 on a night out. And he's like, hello. or more common now is like seeing the parents on a night, parents of the children he's teaching now on a night out. And you're like, he's on a night out as well. Just a quick hi, hello, all do. We don't need to socialise. That's what we're here for.
Oh, and we're doing the phone calls.
Yeah. The old 4-way chat. That's something you can't do anymore, isn't it? The old 3 or 4-way chat.
Oh.
Yeah, she is so.
Oh,
she is literally so plastic. She is literally so plastic and shelly. Like she'll throw the other two under the bus.
Yep. Well, this is Regina's way of saying, like, yes, you're part of the group, but just remember, I'm in charge.
Yeah. Just remember, I'm Queen Bee.
It's October 3rd. Next most iconic line. If you've ever been on Facebook on October 3rd, you've seen it.
The old faking your crap at maths test.
Listen, if I asked for maths help, it's because I genuinely didn't know. It was not my subject.
Oh, yeah. I did. Well, I had to pass second time, but I did enough to pass. I didn't like.
It was not my forte.
No, same. Bizarrely, French was. Like, but I couldn't speak a word of it now. But not like obviously the odd word. I mean, not a word like not a word like us. Do a proper sentence or a conversation.
What did you take?
French.
Me too. Barely passed.
I got an A. I got an A.
Oh, congratulations.
No, but it was that's what I'm saying. No, it was the only thing I got an A. I'm not saying like I'm brainy. I'm saying it because it was like the only thing I actually got an A in.
I actually did pretty decent in most classes. Math, I had to work very, very hard. I struggled so hard to get the grade that I had in there. In French, for whatever reason, it was not clicking. And I'm currently still in my learning languages phase, and there are some that are just very hard. This poor dad, this is the first time and really the only time we ever see Regina's dad. And he just looks so defeated. This is when you can really tell that poor Katie has lived somewhere else entirely, and
we've not done the sexy Halloween thing here.
Why are you dressed so scary?
I love the fact he takes a step back until she realizes who he is.
Oh my God, the cousin thing.
he's a good kisser. He should cousin.
No, I love how. Actually, at the end of the day, Gretchen is smart. She's like, well, you have your cousins and your first cousins, and Gretchen's like, no.
there's no hierarchy. There's no.
Yeah, no. A cousin is a cousin.
Oh, she's doing the old seductive wave thing. Oh, no.
And she's told, stop it. Up here, it's gonna happen.
Oh, here's the thing. I think they've done it deliberately. Regina's costume's crap, in it.
Yeah, for her family to have so much money, it kind of is crap.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting like a big, but I think that's the point, isn't it? The fact that she's got all this control over everybody, but she makes minimal effort to do it.
I think it's supposed to show also the crack, like in her, like that she can be overthrown.
Like we'll see it at the, see it a bit more obviously at the concert, but. Trying to keep him for herself.
She saved a Kleenex of yours and said she's going to do some sort of African magic with it. Of course, she'd be terrified if I said, Ben, this girl that likes you she saved your Kleenex. You'd be like, I'm out.
Wow, you say that.
Well, actually. At our age, you got
to remember, I'm a man.
I was gonna say I've had many friends our age tell us what dating is like in this time, and I am so glad that I don't have to. So I could imagine you'd be like, "Well," I'd be like, "Ben, no."
I'm like, let me see about that.
I'd be like, "I'm not being Regina George right now."
That's a scary mask, bro.
Honestly, it's sad what happens, but like it's the opening that she needed because she's still going back telling Janice and Damien, they're really not that bad. They're really not that bad, but they're really nice.
Well, I'm thinking about it actually because like I think there's only really sort of Gretchen's costume that's like you'd say yes, like that's not like groundbreakingly scary or like obviously that's what they're trying to make it out to be, but it's like no, it's just.
Yeah, it's just
like that's quite normal nowadays.
But the fact that everyone there
bride
is in some sort of like very, very sexy or very masculine, and then she is like literally the only one in the party dressed as something like scary.
Yeah.
Gonna overthrow a dictator. People take lessons.
Must not make us troubles and let them go there. So I went.
Army of skanks.
That's no way. That's no way to talk about JD Vance. No. I like hot body in quotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said before, Gretchen seems like a lovely girl who's just been taken in by all this.
Oh, absolutely. Which actually, Lacey Chabert is one of my favorite. She does a lot of Hallmark movies now. She actually just had a new one that came out this year. That was called Unexpected Valentine. I adore her. I think she is she's really good. She just had a new Christmas movie out this year that was big on Netflix, Hot Frosty. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Which is, it wasn't like peak entertainment, but it was a fun way to spend an hour and a half. If you're into that sort of thing.
Some people are. Some people like, I mean,
It's another
some of the
very
TV channels
Hallmarky
here,
movie. Yeah, yeah.
some of the TV channels here have like 2, 3 Christmas movies on in like October.
Yes. Actually, the Hallmark Channel does Christmas in July, and their
Ah,
channel shows Christmas movies like all July.
ooh. Here comes the beauty product.
Yeah. I love how she purposely. Your face smells like peppermint. Oh, Janice is like, well, if I cut holes in her shirts, unknowingly just creating a fashion trend. She's like, whatever.
And she styles it out there, to be fair. And then, yeah, the next shot, everyone's doing it.
You notice some of them, though, it's more like they sewed patches onto their shirts instead of full out showing their bras. It's so funny. You notice as we're going, Katie's appearance actually is changing as well. Like while she's working on Regina's downfall, Katie's kind of having a glow up.
Yeah, yeah. And then, like sick. She's not doing it deliberately, but she's playing both groups off against each other.
Yeah. Well, I think the glow up is partly because you probably in the back, like we're probably not seeing this, but the plastics are like, oh, you should wear this sweater, or you need to use this cream, you need to do this. Like, oh, we're finding out Regina's side of what happened with Janice.
It's like Lionel's, isn't it? There's the truth, and then there's the truth.
Yes. Usually when something happens between people, there's 3 stories. There's going to be Regina's story, Janice's story, and then what really happened.
Yeah, and then the actual truth is somewhere in the middle.
I would say the actual truth to the story would be, as she said, they used to spend a lot of time together and they were really good friends. And she said she got her first boyfriend in 8th grade. Okay. So that means neither one of them were used to the other one having a boyfriend, and they probably did spend all of their time together. So she probably was a little jealous, but not for the way that everyone thinks. Just jealous that she was losing her friend in a way. Also, I love this like kind of fourth wall break thing that we have happen. I think most people don't even realize it. But when she just had that ugliest effing skirt ever seen, it only happens for a very brief second. But she looks past Katie at like dead at the camera. It's almost if like Jim Halpert were evil. Like the way she just like deadpans at the camera. Did your school ever do this?
No,
where you would sell like
we
flowers or candy canes or something?
Oh, we had like what we called enterprise weeks, where you could do that, where you could like sell, make things and sell things.
Oh, ours did it. It was usually like the school. Oh my God, my brain has just gone dead. Like the president, the class president, that kind of thing. What is that called? Oh my God. There's a term. Anyway, the government group of the school usually did that to like raise money to do something.
Yeah, here we go. Here comes the talent show.
Yeah, everyone. I think this is another one of those scenes that even if you haven't watched the movie, you know it.
Everybody in the town seems to go to.
Well, I kind of feel like this high school is a small school like mine, so I feel like it's just like all the parents, like everybody knows everybody kind of thing. Did you know that when he sang this song, he actually didn't have anyone in the audience? There was actually no one in the audience when he was recorded singing this song. He basically was just singing it to himself. Well, the camera crew, but they didn't have actually anybody sitting there watching him.
I do love that song. Easily Christina's best song.
Oh, that's right. It was his mom. I knew there was somebody. So it looks like there's a full audience. There's no one out there actually but his mom right now.
Oh. I love the fact they do the same routine every. It makes you think of what age did they actually start doing this.
Tina Fey actually had to give him rap lessons for this.
Oh yeah, you can't blame it. Yeah, you can't blame it for that.
He needed a pep talk because he didn't know. And so Tina Fey, Amy and Lindsay took a video in their hotel room of Amy doing the rap with Tina and Lindsay beatboxing to like get him into it and to help him out. Uh-oh, here's our first crack in the group.
Oh.
Switch side with Katie.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we've already had cracks in the group, but they've been like individually. This is the first time that all of them together something is said. Honestly, in my opinion, what's about to happen, he deserved it.
How to those 2004 without knowing it's 2004? There's a rather big camcorder.
Oh my God. By the way, this would not be allowed if my school had a winter talent show.
Yeah, I can't imagine that the PVC short skirts would be in vogue at local high schools.
We also weren't allowed to wear tank tops like that at all. Like you could, but you had to have like a cardigan over it or a shirt under it. You couldn't. And he deserved it. Boombox right to the face.
It's always like the Kansas City Chiefs, isn't it? You know, the team are great every year except for the one big game at the end.
And Katie saves the day. And you can tell Regina's already mad about it.
Lindsay goes to show off the singing chops.
Who I think people forget that she did have a few albums.
Oh, yeah. She had a good little career before things went south.
Well, and she's doing very well again. Again. She looks very healthy. She's a mother. She's married. She's done a couple of different movies since 2018, I think. She's kind of picked it back up.
Yeah, got herself clean.
Yeah. She's in the new Mean Girls.
She was.
Mm-hmm. She also has a couple of Hallmarky-ish movies that are out. They're all done by Netflix. They are pretty good. If anybody, again, not a bad way to spend an hour and 40 minutes, hour and 30 minutes.
And like Ryan said, we've somehow gone 40 minutes without mentioning the new Mean Girls film, which is excellent. It's not a follow-up.
I haven't seen it, so maybe we should do a side off and watch that one.
You make up a side hustle. I love it.
Well, no, just like a special bonus episode kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, seeing as we watched this twice, we've watched the new one.
Yes, but I have not watched the new one yet, and I don't know why I haven't. And you have. You said it was really good. So my understanding is it is a remake. It's the same story, but we have a lot of people that reprise the exact same role, and then the others show up in like different supporting roles.
Yes. So like the main. Well, it's obviously the main character, the girls are all the high school kids are all totally different, but Tina Fey still, the teacher, and Tim Meadows is still there as the principal.
Yeah. And it looks like you get Lindsay back.
Yeah.
But no one else? I thought more of them came back.
Let me have one more. Give me a
I
sec.
guess I was wrong.
Keep watching. Let me go on the old.
Well, I have the IMDb up. Oh, I love this. You laughed about this last time too. Swim practice in the AV room above the auditorium, and he even makes a face like, what? They're doing everything they can to show him that Regina is cheating on him again.
Let's have a look. Yes.
And then, I'm sorry, getting your purse stolen by a masked man in the hallway of a school, no. That's not a thing.
I think it's just Tina Fey and Tim Meadows. I think everybody else is new.
Here's where we find out the coach is sleeping with the students. Not these students, a student. What are Caltine bars? Oh, Ben, what are Caltine bars? For those that don't know, Caltine bar is basically a protein bar for people that need to gain weight and need more nutrition in their life.
Yes.
Like, honestly, my very sick child that I gave birth to could use some Caltine bars. Poor thing. You know, had his first job when we were in Germany, and all the guys that he worked with called him Stick Boy. Yep, here we go. Now she's in a short skirt. They're fixing her hair. So, see, it's definitely this definitely shows.
They're going through the gears.
Yeah. Oh, she pushes Lacey out of the way. Well, Gretchen. And in my opinion, I think Gretchen is smarter and prettier.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, look, now she's been fully plastic glued up, like say, like fully plastic.
She's been plastified. Oh. I love how even the teachers are getting in on the rumors. Oh, but you just heard it though. The one guy that got hit in the face with the boombox I don't actually like. He's like, you know what? She may actually be hotter than Regina. It's like, oh. When he falls and you die every time.
What can I say? I just like to look humor.
Oh, it's great.
She's not getting any fatter than she's got pretty big jokes.
And how does that joke land with the British man?
we like jokes.
I've always thought about that, where she's like, I have this theory where if you cut all her hair off, she looks just like a British man. And I'm like, what does a British man think about that?
I've got pretty short hair, to be fair.
98 on a math test? I could never.
establishing the fact that Katie knows her math.
Yeah. Her plan just dissolved.
I'm always a big fan of someone whose nickname is longer than their actual name. So Africa, 6-letter word. I have this thing with my work colleagues where I have to make their nicknames shorter than their actual name, which was one of them got 3-letter name. That's very difficult. It's not a nickname or a pet name if you have to go like more than 2 words or 2. You know what I mean? Oh. See, but he's got some morals. He can't do it.
He makes a very good point here, though.
Oh yeah. She's saying, why do you like it? And he's like, well, why do you?
Well, and then he says there's good and bad in everyone. So he's like pointing out, like, you're telling me not to like her, but why do you like her? And then there's good and bad in everyone.
And then she just plays, well, obviously on purpose plays that she's cheated on him. I was half a virgin when I met him.
I know. I've always been like, what does that mean? And listen,
I mean, I think
I know. Mm-hmm.
he didn't go through with the full deed.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I know, but at the same time, the way it's worded, I'm like, what does that even mean?
You must be good at something. I can put my whole fist in my mouth.
Apparently, she really can.
It's a good skill. It's a good skill to have.
I cannot, so I don't know if that's a good skill to have.
That's another great line as well. Just call it a fifth sense. I have a fifth sense for things.
Oh my lord!
Do you guys want anything? Some snacks or a condom?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My mother would have yanked me up by my hair.
As long as that was the only yanking going on, you're okay.
Apparently.
Did
you guys ever have? So we had like homecoming queen, and we had homecoming twice a year, once for football or American football, and once for basketball. Did you guys have homecoming?
No. I think we discussed this last time. So obviously like prom culture's hit big over here now.
Yeah, we had prom as well, but that was only for juniors and seniors, unless you got invited by a junior or senior.
Yeah, but the point of making it, there was no like end of year party. There's no like, there's none of that going on. Oh, she can't go to the skimpy dresses anymore.
What kills me though is this lady, she asks to have a bigger size, and I think like it only goes up to size like 7 or something, which is still very small. Hang on, let's see what.
She's not exactly my size or anything.
Well, mine either. But the store clerk basically tells her, "You're gonna have to go somewhere else. We don't carry those sizes." Like I was like,
yeah, I'm just at the periphery of like the side, the like the regular sizes.
oh, we talked about this too, but I don't remember your answer, and I want to share it with the people. The bell. Did you guys have a bell to begin and end class? I think you told me no.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We had a bell. No, not to begin or end class. We had a bell at the beginning and the end of the day. So you knew it was like 3:00 at its own time.
So we had one that started the day and let you know, like, you're late. And then we had one to end each class. And so you had basically one before and after every class. And you knew the first one of the day was like, you're late to school. And the last one of the day was like, get on out of here. Oh, we're about to. Unfortunately, she thinks she's just having a nice moment with a student and explaining to her like how her life sucks. This is about to not go well for her.
There's a casual little Easter egg there. I'll do anything for extra credit. Yeah, it's going to bite you. You sell drugs on the side.
Put it in the book.
Oh, no.
She shouldn't, but that's what they're telling her to do. Put it in a book.
See now she's now Katie's not paying attention to quote unquote real friends.
Mm-hmm. She's literally at this point. She is now a plastic.
Yeah. You think she's sabotaging the group, but in fact, she is the group.
What kills me though is how they're like, she gained so much weight and she's fat, but she's not. No. Even if she really had gained a lot of weight, she still looks fantastic. I'm like, what?
No, her little sister watching some girls get topless at spring break.
Oh, that girl's gone wild. I don't think they do that anymore. I'm old though, so maybe I don't know.
Well, we're not meant to know.
At a certain point, things just aren't for us anymore, right?
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
As I said to some friends of mine, how do you know you become an adult when you start liking Fleetwood Mac?
I've always liked Fleetwood Mac. What does that say about me?
No, I mean you're an old soul, and you like quality music, but so for some of us it takes a while to get there.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing to like.
You know what else I think is an indication that you have now you've become full adult? You get excited when you get a vacuum cleaner as a gift. Like genuine excitement.
Well, I've been on about to my friend, like one of my best friends, like I'm deliberately like saving money. So like I what I call agenting, when I'm buying domestic appliances, and I'm getting quite excited about this fact that I've got all this new stuff.
Yes. Like,
I've not got to rely on hand-me-downs anymore. I can actually buy my own things. Is butter a carb?
Oh my God, this kills me. It's a fat. And you can't sit with us.
The rules were real when I wore a vest. Well, your vest was disgusting.
Oh, Gretchen loses it.
Yeah, well, I like it, though. Well, I like you. I know what you say about the fact she's not. They say she's fat, but she's not actually fat. But look at her skin. So they made her like no makeup. They've got acne going on the face.
Which honestly, every girl went through at some point in high school.
Yeah. See, my mum in our county was she's a nurse. And she was the acne specialist for the whole county. So I never really got spots, or if I did, they were gone very quickly.
Because she knew what to do.
Yes.
I was the teenager that I never really got them, but then I would wake up on like a really important day and have one that was just so horrific that I'd be like, are you kidding me?
Oh, she's what? She's not going to go to the concert. She's not going to go see Lady Smith Black Mambazo with her mom.
She's basically abusing her parents' trust in her, because they do trust her. I mean, why wouldn't they?
And she just said earlier on, she's Queen Bee now.
But she sounds just like Regina, and she doesn't even realize it. Yeah. She basically has become.
Yeah,
she's not Regina off her perch, but she's become her too.
Yeah.
Which I won't lie, in 2004, I did want a lot of the clothes that Katie wore, like the jeans and the shirt she has on, just like stuff like that. Not like when she's in the short skirts and stuff, but like she has several outfits, and I'm like, I want that. Of course, it would have made sense. I would have only been like 19 when this movie came out. Oh God.
It's like say, so it's gone from just you. I was 20 on. But it's gone from accidental playing everybody off on each other's beat to a purposeful now.
Because well, in a lot of ways, think about it. She now has an actual group of friends, right? And
Yes.
people are spending time with her. She was homeschooled, and yeah, while she had friends in Africa, she didn't really have a whole ton of them. And so now she's got all these people, and they like what she has to say, and they like how she's dressed, and let's ask Katie. And I could see where that would go to your head.
Then she's also like, I'm trying to be the cool person here, and then somehow it's ended up being the whole town's come to this party.
Did your guys' parties never get like this?
Not really.
Oh, ours did.
I think the most we ever had at one party was maybe about 20 people.
Oh no, it would get pretty bad.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine the cleanup job the next day.
I never had a party at my house because my parents would have found out when they were out of town. What we would do though is like my best friend, one of my best friends, her little brother was my brother's best friend. So we would do like where they would come over, but it was just us. So, I mean, that wasn't really a party. I mean, we did have people over while my parents were gone, but like my parents always also knew too. Now, did I go to parties? Yes.
I like that scene though where everybody's just getting off with each other. Every way she goes. And I love the decoration of the room, like very much influenced by African culture.
That is one thing that hasn't changed about her. We talked about this before, where her room is still 100% her, the real her.
Yeah.
Oh, the stacks of CDs.
Oh, I still got my CDs. Like that's something I have not jumped out in. Like some of the DVDs have gone, but the CDs have survived.
I don't have them here.
God only knows what reason.
But I do still have the giant zipper case.
Oh yeah.
We didn't really do stacks like this, but I could imagine that the stacks make more sense visually in the movie, right? Like it sets it up for a good like thing on the side table there. But most of us in America had those giant, like hold 300 and something.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Astronomical CD cases. So
then you try and alphabetize it, and then you get really pissed off when the band dare to release a new album.
Or you put it by genre, and then somebody plays DJ for you, and they mix them up, and you just give up.
Oh, there it is. You're just like a clone.
Yep. And Regina happens to walk in at the wrong time because nothing actually is happening. They are just talking.
Get that vomit away. Uh-oh.
I love this. Janice, I cannot stop this car. I have a curfew.
And there it is. You're not pretending anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Davey's still like, curfew, 1 a.m.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're both just saying, like, she's saying to Katie what she really wants to say to Regina.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Katie just said to her what Regina really thinks. Like, I don't think those are actually Katie's feelings, but she's taking what Regina said and ran with it. And Janice is like, oh, that's where the pink shirt came from.
yeah.
It's Damien's. He said, I want my pink shirt back. I had completely forgotten that.
Oh, the picture.
And this is where she finds out what a Caltine bar is. I love that it's like stuck in her teeth.
Mm. Motherfucker.
Well, she didn't fully say it, but yeah, we know it.
Uh-oh. Hell hath no fury.
Uh-oh. Into the book.
Not just into the book. I mean, that's quite the insult. When we get to the scene when the book is discovered, do people not do handwriting tests anymore? That would have solved a lot of problems.
I mean, yeah, it would have. But it also. Hmm.
Uh-oh.
And also, I love how he's like, what does that say? And she can fill in the sentence. Like, she knows.
Would somebody write that? Could you tell me you will get chlamydia?
Oh, I'm telling you, I feel like they like instead of being honest about things, I feel like they terrified us is what they did. They like basically like I said earlier, that thing I went to when I was in school where it was like, if you have sex, you will drink and you will do drugs and you will die in a car crash. It was like, what?
And of course, the spelling of chlamydia as well. Oh. Referred to herself as a ugly slut. Not funny, Karen.
This cracks me up. Because she's like, oh, I'm gonna watch the world burn is essentially what she's doing.
That should be literally fine nowadays.
Listen, honestly, in some ways, I feel like poor kids have it harder because this shit would just be on social media immediately.
Hmm.
And a lot of times the schools, I don't know about for you guys, but for us, like a parent will go to a school and be like, hey, this person said this about my kid on Snapchat or Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that the school can do because they can't prove it was done during school time and on school property.
It's one of the big reasons they give, like, why people don't like there's a decrease in like nightclubs and people staying out at night because they don't want it going all over social media because it's not just a case of taking a photo anymore. You've got videos and everything going on.
Yeah. Well, also, they've done some studies over here as far as, like, people not going to nightclubs and stuff anymore. And they said while it is bigger in Europe than it is, like, in America, it also, they said going along with that is a lot of the current, like, generation that goes to nightclubs, they don't drink. They're not interested in drinking.
Yes.
And so they said a lot of them just don't go to nightclubs because they also don't drink.
Yes, the culture's changed. So, like,
drastically.
A lot of people say if you do drink, they tend to drink at home and then go to the club.
Yeah.
You miss out. So you miss out on all that thing of going.
Well, I mean, who wants to pay £10 for a drink?
Well, your night out used to start at 7, 8 o'clock. Now starts at 11.
Yeah. And also, like I said, who wants to pay £10 for a drink that you and I used to pay $4 for?
I like that. Mom, can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
It basically is pitting all these best friends against each other.
Oh, yeah. Take your top off.
The girls have gone wild. I actually really love her.
The girls are feral. So
him coming out with a baseball bat is like the best thing. His next line is the best as well. I know you love it too. This movie, I would say, is a movie that gets quoted often by many people.
It's very quotable.
Coach Carr, step away from the underage girls. That's my favorite one. Hell no, I did not leave the South Side for this.
Oh no.
I want to know how everybody that quickly realized it was her fault, though. You know, like how they're all staring at her like this.
And as well, how everybody's clothes are suddenly all dry and they've all had a shower. They've all managed to dry their hair.
That's true. That's true.
Of course, Damien's managed to sneak in.
I'm not going to do that because we've already paid the DJ.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's got a point. Coach Carr has fled school.
You know, he broke his hand for real, and that's why they had to write in his hand being broken.
Ah, okay.
I can keep you here till 4.
Who has a lady problem they'd like to talk about?
God.
I mean, she's got a point.
The one-liners in here, I will say, I don't know about in your school, but in ours, there was the rumors like this were crazy. And the things that people would say about, so-and-so did this with so-and-so, or, this person's been with 4 dudes. And 9 times out of 10, it was not true. It was not true.
When we went on a school trip to France, and the French teacher was definitely copying off with one of the coach drivers. He was like, "You what?"
Oh, We're doing the raise your hand if anything's ever been said about you. Now raise the hand if you've ever said anything about a friend behind her back. And everyone literally raised their hand.
Girl on girl crime.
These lines. Oh my God. I love how she's still standing back there with the ball bat, the burn book, and his shirt just dangling in midair. So now we're.
Don't drag me into this.
They went into full on like calm secure with their own language. That's what Jerry calls it when people we know speak in their native language. And he's like, oh, they're going on calm secure, so we don't know what they're saying. A lot of our friends don't even realize, especially bilingual, they don't even realize they're doing it. Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by Regina George. All of them. All of them.
You can try playing the victim, Regina, but we know.
Well, I think she has kind of personally victimized herself, if you think about it. She wrote that about herself in the burn book. I always hated this part right here. Even though it's like 5-star, we'll watch it over and over again. I hate that she's like, do you have anything to say, Katie? Do you have anything to say for yourself? And she's like, no. I was like, come on. I mean, I know we still technically have like 25-ish minutes left, but still.
She's not angry, she's just disappointed. Yes.
Balls. Not your fault you're so gap-toothed.
It's not your fault you're so gap-toothed.
Well, I mean, technically it's not someone's fault, is it? It's kind of genetics. You can't help it. Or maybe injury. I don't know.
Sorry, I told everybody about your diarrhea.
They even catch the poor girl in a wheelchair. Oh my God, this cracks me up. We can make a cake made out of rainbows and smiles. And
you can make a cake. You don't need to do the rainbows and smiles bit.
I just have a lot of feelings. You know who she's supposed to be, right?
God.
Have you ever seen Never Been Kissed?
Oh,
with Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
And how she doesn't actually go to school there. She's pretending. Notice how much that lady looks like Drew Barrymore? Poor Gretchen. Nobody caught her. Well,
Karen tried.
Karen attempted, bless her heart. She just got squashed.
Oh, Janice wants to go next.
Oh. Janice was probably going to be nice. Now it's not happening. Oh. Foot cream instead of face wash. Which actually, that one thing actually seemed to go well for her, though. Now, Janice is the hero of the day.
Janice. Hey, and now neither of them have got any friends.
Actually, no one said that, but.
I don't say I didn't hear anybody say that.
And here we go. Boom!
Oh,
Do you know how many people, when I came to Europe, asked me if we really did have those big yellow buses like that? If they were real?
oh yeah.
A lot of my friends, my European friends, thought they were just in movies and stuff. And I was like, no, no, I rode on one. It sucks. Most of them don't have, well, now they probably do, but there was a lot of them that didn't really have air conditioning or heat. Or if they did, it didn't work
Oh,
like well enough to cover the whole bus kind of thing. Or her parents basically don't know who
mum,
she is anymore.
mum's discovering all the things that have either been broke or hidden.
Well, I think mom realized at the moment that the vase was underneath the counter. Wait, why would she put the vase under the counter?
That's a go back to homeschooling.
Trees and jungle analogies.
Yeah, well, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling because of a boy.
I love that. You are, what do you call it? Grounded. Because, I mean, they've gone this many years of her life. She's never really been in trouble for anything.
Oh, she's out on the periphery of the class now. There's nowhere for her to sit.
Back in the toilet.
That
Bless her
looks
heart.
that looks quite a that's quite a healthy dinner she's having.
I will say sometimes our food was healthy and good, and other times just no.
After the allegations against Coach Carter, that to be entirely true.
Well, yeah. Well, those were entirely true. Yes. So this is the moment she realizes, okay, I screwed up.
Yeah. She doesn't want Miss Norbury to get into trouble.
Suck all the poison out of her life. Oh my God, the amount of people hanging around Regina's bed and all those flowers, it looks more like a funeral. Oh,
Seeing the police
police.
search my house.
Yeah, that would be pretty devastating, actually. I love that. Welcome back, nerd. But she actually takes it as a compliment. Like, she's like, this is who I should have been this whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna own it. There we go. Here we go. Yeah.
What's up? Oh, I can imagine that hurts. She's over there trying to fix her head brace thing.
What's this for? The spring fling?
Yes.
Karen
Karen put her K on backwards.
Oh, Karen!
Oh, she was using the mirror to help her, so it was the right way in the mirror, but the wrong way when you turned around.
I like the matching outfits.
Yeah. No, but not Katie. She's wearing mathletes.
Big people carry it. You know, you gotta like it, and we only need one because it is a mathlete thing. There's nobody actually there.
So fun fact, old T-Pack there next to her on the mathletes is actually trans little brother.
Ah.
The girl that was sleeping with the coach. Yeah. I don't know. Even though I've watched this movie a million times, I don't know.
Don't ask us to do your mathematical problems for you.
Yeah. I remember one answer to these mathematical questions. I'm sure you can take a guess at which one it is in just a minute. Oh, this is great. Oh, that computer. Oh, Lord. So old.
Yeah, we had one like that, though.
We did, yeah. We did as well. We had E-machines.
Yes.
I loved that. Were we not supposed to let her out? Now we're voting for Queen, and what I love is, like, the one guy's like, I'm voting for Regina because she got hit by a bus, and the other guy's like, I'm voting for Katie because she pushed her, and she didn't push her at all. Actually, the person at fault here is the bus driver, not Katie or Regina.
Well, gotta love the mum photo bombing there as well.
Oh, like, well, she was doing the dance at the talent show. Remember, in the aisle, she's doing their dance, and now she's trying to get into the back of the photos, and we picked the girl too.
How sexist! How dare you!
Well, they put their girl contestant out there, so they're like, well, she has to go against her. I feel so bad for whoever played this girl. They did their worst with her. They made her look. You know what they made her look like? I just, after all these years, have realized it. Tina Fey in Superstar.
Yes.
She looks, or Molly Shannon, excuse me, Molly Shannon. It wasn't Tina Fey. It was Molly Shannon, who actually, I believe, had a part in this movie, like helping write it, I think. But it was Molly Shannon, actually, and she looks just like Molly Shannon in Superstar, and then which also had a part in Never Been Kissed, which the one girl who doesn't even go there looked like. Meshing together.
That was the week you got your haircuts.
Here we go. The limit does not exist. That's the math problem I remember from this.
Hey, well done.
Oh, he rips his poor shirt.
Which, of course, got parodied by The Big Bang Theory in a couple of years' times. This is your night. Don't let the haters stop you.
I do love how now the teacher's sticking up for her, and she's like, I'm already grounded. She's like, you're already out. Which she's not wrong.
You might as well go.
She's like, well, you're already out. Like, if you're going to get in trouble, you're going to get in trouble.
Lovely pillow there.
We never did that. Happy the school year's ending.
Well done, Shane.
So actually, someone brought up your goof or your thing as a goof in the did you know stuff about how he sets off the sprinklers, so they're all wet, but when they get to the gym, everyone is dry. It was like a goof.
I just think about. You don't usually let them do a speech. How would you?
Yeah, no, we never did speeches.
It's not real. That's it. It's not really required of me to make a speech. Oh.
Oh, here she goes. Which
Doesn't know her own.
How many pieces?
Doesn't know her own strength.
Sorry, what?
I say she doesn't know her own strength.
Yeah, but how many daggum pieces can you break this thing into?
Because it's plastic, it can go into as many pieces as you want.
I know, but the way she's breaking it, it doesn't make sense how many she actually ends up tossing out. Movie goof.
Seriously, people just get the crowd and go.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all quite a lot of pieces.
Yeah. Also, that means it was plastic, which, ha. The plastics get crowned with plastic.
Oh. You've got a lot of apologizing to do.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of groveling.
But as usual,
in some ways,
go on.
In some ways, she actually ends up bringing everyone together. They got to go through some shit first, but she ends up bringing the entire junior class together, really.
Yes, because, and of course, in all good American rom-coms, we get to tie everything up in a nice neat bow at the end.
Oh, absolutely. Happy ending.
They get the other gift certificate.
To the Walker Brothers Pancake House.
Oh, yeah, I do like a pancake.
I mean, I would probably, yeah, sounds good.
Oh.
Oh.
No. Oh.
Mr. Duvall. Oh, Damien or Janice are they're like, maybe we should. They're like, ew.
Ooh, ew, no.
Here we go, though.
Lebanese, I feel that.
I feel that.
Oh, just a lot of young people and a lot of kissing.
Which also, if we had gotten in trouble, we would have got caught in doing that at a dance, we would have gotten in trouble too. I do love she found what she's good at, though. She get out of her aggression.
Oh, yeah. And basically became a jock, and it was like at the top of the tree anyway.
30% chance it's already raining. Yeah. See, that right there should prove to you how smart Gretchen really is, because she's over there within just a few weeks, basically, or probably it's the next school year, right? Because they say junior plastics here in a minute, right? So, but she's learned a whole new language. So she clearly already knew it, is what I'm getting at. Like, oh, dang, Karen is pulling that girl's hair, isn't she? That girl's like, ouch, ouch. Nope, junior plastics. And if I'm not mistaken, they're actually wearing outfits almost identical to a few of them.
Yes.
Oh. Almost. Which I will say, the clothes.
Those buses took no prisoners.
And that was 2004's Mean Girls.
And much like the first time, an absolute breeze set through.
Do not jinx this. Do not jinx this.
I'm talking about the film. I mean, yeah. If we have to record a third time, then I think we'll have to look at some light choices. But
no, I don't know. We riot. That's what we do. We riot.
Hey, look. We've kept to our once-a-month schedule. We've just had to compress it into. We just had to compress 2 into 1 month. We didn't say that. When we said once a month, we didn't mean like we could do a couple in the same. I am making no sense.
Well, it is late for both of us, so it kind of makes sense. True. So while the credits roll, tell the boys and girls where they can find you.
You can find me over on Blue Sky. Ben, just search for Ben Lot. You'll find a picture of me. It's I quit the Twitter cesspool a while ago, and it's quite nice, and it's quite nice over there.
I never really participated over there.
actual rational people who talk sensibly. It's a novel concept. We'll never catch on. Here on Place to Be, on the Place to Be Wrestling, we're rock and rolling on Chicken Side. Me and Callum just recorded episode 51, which is St. Valentine's Day Massacre of 1999, and tomorrow night, I am going to be recording Highway to the Impact Zone with Logan and the guys. I think we're on episode 116 now. Don't ask me if it's a pay-per-view or a regular TV show. I can never remember till the night itself, but a good fun will be had. I promise, because it's in the future. But I promise that's going to happen.
Fantastic. I'm not on the Blue Sky yet. I keep saying I'm going to do that. I didn't really enjoy Twitter ever. X, whatever it is. Like, I never really enjoyed it. And I understand it's like the same concept. And I know that people make more sense over there. But it's really, my not liking it never had anything to do with like, well, yeah, it kind of had something to do with the way people talked over there. But it was just like the whole, like, I don't know. It never stuck with me. I am on Threads, but I barely touch it either because it's essentially the same thing as like Blue Sky and Twitter. So where I really thrive is I like Instagram and I really like TikTok.
She likes the pictures. She likes pictures of the videos. Kids.
I do. I like the picture. I like the visual. I really like the visual. So you can find me at Mom's a Nerd on both those. My home is here on Place to Be Nation, and I haven't done it in a long time. Unless I guest on something somewhere else, I am here. on Place to Be Nation. Do you want to tell the boys and girls what we will back on track? Good to go.
Yes.
What is our next show?
I'm always on your
We are officially back on the once a month train. And the next show it's going to be a special, but a very special occasion, because as Miranda mentioned earlier on, it's a very special birthday next month, children. Yeah. So Miranda, as host, but let's face it, we're picking the movies between us, but Miranda had the pick for the movie because of this very special birthday. So, Miranda, I think it's only fair that you tell everybody what it is we are going to be watching again, guys. We're not going to be talking about it. We're going to be live watching again. What are we going to be live watching, Miranda?
We have to live watch it. It's so worth it. Get ready, everybody, for the 2004 animated fantasy comedy film loosely based on a 1990s children's picture book, Shrek 2.
So yeah, we'll be talking all about the French. I think it'll be a live watch with a bit more talky, like proper talky bits in this one. So I think we'll do a little deep. I say a deep dive, but a little bit more about the franchise as well as the movie itself.
Yeah, we'll do some franchise talky because I love this franchise. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. I'll save all of my commentary for the next time. But Shrek 2 is genuinely, in my opinion, just as good as the first one, and I'm here for it. And I hope you guys come back and join us.
But think about it. So that'll be episode 4. So, episode 4 has already given us a Christmas movie. It's given us a Valentine's movie. It's given us a teen comedy. We're going to get to an animated feature, and that's before we hit the summer. Yes.
We haven't even hit the summer, and we've given you a little bit of everything. So,
2004, amazing.
Yeah. So, for myself and Ben, thank you very much. Hope you had a great time going back to high school, and next month we'll see you at the swamp.
Hey, good job, Africa.
Thanks. Oh, Katie's blushing. Oh my god, you totally have a crush on that guy.
No, I don't.
That's why you wanted to join the mathletes.
Mathletes? You hate math.
Oh, look how red she is.